Another propaganda word that people are using in this whole gun grabbing scheme are assault rifles. Now, what they're referring to as assault rifles are not really assault rifles. The proper definition of an assault rifle would probably be something like a machine gun. Something like an AK-47 or an M16 or something like that. That's an assault rifle. That's an assault weapon. The type of guns that are out there in America that they're trying to outlaw now with these new laws are not assault rifles. They're basically just semi-automatic rifles, and these semi-automatic rifles have detachable magazines, which, like I said, pretty standard. And they might have something very evil like a pistol grip. So it's a pistol grip. It just helps you hold the gun better, really. It's a more natural way to hold a gun. And they might have something like a bayonet lug or something like that, which I don't think a bayonet has been used in any mass shooting, like, ever. So, if you want to go after things that look evil or sinister but don't really matter at all, then be my guest. But also something like a folding stock, they consider these marks of an assault rifle, but it's just ludicrous. It's just craziness. So a semi-automatic rifle is most rifles these days are semi-automatic. Shotguns, semi-automatic. You want to go duck hunting, most people are going to be taking a semi-automatic rifle. A semi-automatic rifle means every time you pull the trigger, it shoots a bullet. So you have to pull the trigger and then release it. When you pull the trigger, it shoots a bullet, and then you have to release it before it can fire another bullet. If you don't release it, it won't shoot another bullet. So you have to pull the trigger, bang, and then let the trigger off, and then pull it again to make another bullet come out. Which basically, if you look at the mechanics of it, that's basically a revolver too, a revolving pistol. You have to pull the trigger each time you want a bullet to come out. So they're talking about, semi-automatic like it's some kind of crazy, machine gun or something, and it's not. And the people who shoot pump rifles, like a pump shotgun, they can shoot just as fast as somebody with a semi-automatic rifle with practice, or actually faster, because they can physically move the slide faster than the action can, just go operate on the physics of the gas of the bullet coming out, which is interesting to think about. So anyway, they're just semi-automatic rifles, and having a pistol grip only affects the way that you hold the gun. It doesn't make it more deadly. It just doesn't. Now, if the gun is going to be used for hunting, then you probably don't need 30 rounds for hunting something like, let's say, deer, because the idea is that you've got to be accurate and hit the animal in the right spot to kill it and take it down. If, however, you're going to use that rifle for defending yourself against bad guys, you do need a high capacity. You've even got me using it. You do need a standard capacity magazine, because basically the more bullets the better. You're going to miss a lot. There could be multiple opponents, and you really don't want to have to, you don't have to, if somebody starts breaking down your door in the middle of the night, it's hard to remember to grab extra magazines, right? Because basically, you just, and it's like, okay, yeah, somebody's breaking in my house. Let me grab my gun and grab extra magazines and blah, 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 blah. Well, the reality doesn't work like that. So if you can have a fair number of bullets in the gun and just pick the gun up and go and deal with with the intruders, then that's the ideal world. Now, also, if you're shooting something like a pest, where all you want to do is kill the pest, like a coyote or like a hogs or something like that, then a standard capacity or high capacity magazine is better, because all you need to do is just kill the animal. You don't care about getting a perfect shot or anything like that, because the last thing somebody wants to do when they're deer hunting is shoot off real quick. Oh, I think I see something. Bang, 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 and then just wound the deer and have it run off. However, if you're just trying to kill the pigs or coyotes on your property, it's like, whoa, one went through the brush there, boom, 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 then that's what you do. Because all you want to do is kill it, and you don't care if it runs away or anything. You don't care if you wound it and it dies. You just want it dead. So when they say that high capacity magazines aren't needed for hunting, that's really not true. I mean, definitely here in Texas, we've got a real hog problem, and people are out there all the time with using AR-15s with to kill coyotes and hogs with. And they'll tell you need a high capacity magazine, because actually when there's hogs, the hogs a lot of times travel in groups. So there's a whole bunch of hogs together, and the hogs can be dangerous. Actually, I mean, that hog, they've got tusks and stuff like that, or teeth that come out that can hurt you. So anyway, there's just a lot of ignorance out there. The people that talk about guns don't know guns, and of course, there's the people that hate guns. They're probably not familiar with guns, and they hate guns, and therefore they misunderstand them. So when they talk about guns, since they hate them, they don't know what they're talking about. They have no clue what they're talking about. They don't understand the first thing. So when they're talking about stuff like this, and when they're trying to legislate against it and make laws against these things, they do stupid stuff because they just don't get it. They don't understand it all.